Sorry?
I mean, you're saying that you're very, very interested as to what's the approach on this one.
Yeah, well, the approach, yes. There seems to be a lot of interest in this one. I don't know why. But I guess I try to ask them, because I asked them about the illegality of the mining that's taking place and what has been done there already. And they obviously did not want to answer that or to deal with that. They were more concerned about us putting up some simple signs on the poles, So I guess.
Is Mr. Nasir Fountain around? Is Mr. IP around for now?
No, they're not here today, no.
Oh, they're not here today. But
no.
I find it very, very interesting that this is going on. Just simple signs saying no mining, stop the mining. I don't know.
Well, Matt, maybe they are the ones you put up, actually, are the ones that have take them off. I don't know, because we have some new ones.
Oh.
And the new ones are China, MMC, and CR5. And the China one says that copper harms islands' natural aquifers. Yeah, so we have some of those. We have MMC, which also says mining must cease. And then the CR5 says copper robs sovereignty. Well, we use the 5 as an S. But so maybe those, I think, have gotten some more attention. I don't know. That's as much as maybe I can say.
And you're saying, Jerry, you won't stop. You won't stop. You of course you will continue putting the signs.
Yeah, but not why. I mean, I don't understand. We are not doing anything to deface, as far as I can see anything. We obviously using as opposed to put up some signage to bring awareness and stuff. And we'll continue doing what we're doing. If they take them down, then we'll come back again. And then if they arrest.
So you're not fearful of being arrested at this time?
But why should we, Matt? I mean, as I've said, even as you know, when I've done other programs in the beginning many years ago, Matt. I mean, my spirit is free. Why should I be afraid of being arrested for what? I'm not doing anything to destroy. The people who should be arrested are not being arrested. Yeah? If they want to arrest me, that's okay. And I'm not going to just put myself in harm's way for them to arrest me, but if what we're doing here, which to me, and if any of the Dominican people really feel that what we're doing, is such an alarming or destructive, activity, then that's them, But for us, we continue to plug away, man. And we're not going to stop, until this mining activity stop. Because, Matt, I think it's important for us to understand it. That the leadership has in this case, and that's why I don't understand why it is that, obviously I think we understand now, it's the copper. That's why now some of our signs are starting to address the copper, because everything is showing that the rock here is not the rock and is not more suitable than anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Where they can take it from Corlew, they could take it from Crapo or wherever. Okay? So the bottom line is this, is really there after the copper here. We have no doubt about that. Because there are, as you're saying, there are options, and very feasible options. If there weren't feasible options, I could understand, okay, good, there's a reason. But there are quite feasible options. And I have, in a program that I did with you, as you know, pointed out these options where, they could take this quarry, the crusher that they have here, bring it to Copper Hall, which has quite a bit of material still, and increase the production from there, and get what they need. And the rock very suitable based on what they're claiming they need. Because the rock at Dave Wash is no more, no less suitable in any major degree. And then even the rock at Corlew. Matt, do you know that even the rock at Corlew, the crushed material, was actually badged to Guadeloupe to use for the repair of the airport in Guadeloupe?
I've been told, yes, I have been told.
Good. Okay. So why can't we do the same? Why it is we have to come to Dewash to destroy this entire area? Entire is 160 acres approximately of land. And the amount of material that it is that they're going to have to remove from there. even when the geologist was here. And by the way, we have received the geologist report. It's not, it's a preliminary. And once that is finalized, it will be made public to the citizenry and even the different organizations, the what you call planning and everything else. And so, it clearly it begs a lot of answers and so on as to why it is that they're ready after they wash.
But again, Jerry, I mean, we have another stop coming up. But interestingly, because I've been told that there has been a stop order by the authorities in terms of planning. So why does why do they want to continue?
Matt, that's another scenario, because you see, a lot of people might have felt that everything has kind of stopped, like nothing is going on. But there's a lot of work going on. I don't think people even have an appreciation for the amount of work that we're doing in the background. Legally, otherwise, meetings, different things, whatever else, even the planning. And not at an appropriate time, I will sit with you on a program to discuss what we've been through with the planning and what's going on. What you could maybe investigate for yourself is why it is that the chief planner who was in place is now on leave. You could maybe try to investigate that. Yeah.
All right, but for now, Jerry, because we're running out of time, you are standing. You're gonna keep standing. You're gonna keep putting up the signs, and you don't fear the police. Yes. Okay.
No, we have no problems with that, Matt. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Jerry Brisbane, standing there. He says, "No, I'm not gonna stop. The police will arrest me, but I'm gonna stand for Dominica." Our next stop, Antigua and Barbuda, of course. In the middle of carnival season. Why do we? Come on, man. We'll take a 5 minutes of call and we'll move to our friends here from Antigua and Barbuda. The beach is just the beginning. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Are you? Yes.
Matt, you see the kind of hypocrisy? You cannot put up a little sign without permission, but you can destroy a place the size of Roseau without permission because you are Roosevelt scared. And you heard what they told him? It's national property. So where they're going to destroy is not national property.
No, but that's hypocrisy, because during the elections, we see all kinds of signs on this post. So what is going on?
Matt, Roosevelt Skerrit said when the election is over, all the things should come down. And he was accusing other parties of having stuff up. When you go through Maho, you still see red strings all over the place. You go down the West Coast, you go to Viecaz, you see posters of Skerrit. He doesn't follow the rules, but he wants you to follow the rule. People of Dominica have to stop that. Enough said.
All right. And remember, right after the Antigua and Barbuda stop, we have new regulations from the police for this carnival routes. We'll come back with this situation up in the Debranche area.
Great God will come from the sky, take away everything and make a heavy life feel high. But if you know what life is worth, you will look for yours on earth. And now when you see the light, you stand up for your right.
On the telephone, hello, talk to me. Yes,
Yeah, good afternoon, quickly, Matt.
Good afternoon.
Matt, let me tell you how I feel. You see them police and the system, they're very provocative. And I'm glad it's respectable man like Brisbane and them that don't like trouble. Brisbane maybe forget not governor. Maybe, but Matt, what are going to happen? They will get things to investigate and arrest people for. They will. I see a police cry like a baby when Kenisha was missing. I don't wish you no bad thing, but the man, they were very provocating, and I don't know. They must take out them police the picture and put it up. Let man like me see them. And Matt, I know what I say. I don't know if you remember when I said James running his mouth about embargo and telling Biden they go release Cuba. And hope when the time comes, you see what happening. Maybe you can go back and get some tipping. I should have taken the date I said it, but I listened.
Don't give up the fight. Don't stand up.
Before we introduce our guest here, I'm going to play this one, a very appropriate and timely one. And we'll be speaking to Officer Reds, new police participant in this year's Calypso competition. Next year, speaking to the very issue, River of Tears, our country crying. Antigua and Barbuda, give me 2 minutes, I'll be back with you, okay?
And used to want to dive with she was full of life. She'll be going vitality. You will find her anywhere not to go. Now she's a sprinkle of rip shot show. They look in my God. I hear they say they have got that. I just want a rivers. They trying slowly. They trying and trying. And nobody don't want it. They shopping up a list. It may forest. Now she dehydrated and looking in distress. All the champions at forestry are no longer there to protect she. Please help us, Father Puppy, and say a prayer before cemetery. River of we have a river for every day. We used to always post and say, no more river sprinkling, and all the springs just trickling. Used to dive stick, we are under power. Now it's better if you swim in your shower. All the videos them on and hide. They say we have no national. I love you much a rivers. They trying slowly. They trying and trying. And nobody don't want it. They shopping up a list. All in the forest. Now she dehydrated and looking in distress. All the champions at forestry are no longer there to protect she. Join your voice with Mr. Happy and let us preserve our country. River of for over 25 years, Dominicans, we were one of this. Now our river streams and your water just uncle deep. We are destroying all of creation and saying it's for development.
Dominica, we're ready for Antigua and Barbuda. We're here for the next few minutes here. We're here with Antigua and Barbuda Tourism Authority. You know, the Antigua and Barbuda known for 365 beaches, huh? Like Dominica, we're known for 365 rivers, but they have beaches. So let's say good afternoon to all the friends there from, of course, Antigua and Barbuda Tourism Authority. Hi, how you doing?
I am well, thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to your listeners and viewers.
And good afternoon to your name.
My name is Sharifa George.
Sharifa.
And my name is Kayla Christian.
Kayla Christian. I'm Max.
Nice to meet you, Max.
So tell us a little more as we continue here this afternoon there. A little more about the Antigua and Barbuda Tourism Authority.
So the Antigua and Barbuda Tourism Authority is an organization where we market the destination. So we're the ones who go out into the market, just like we're doing right now.
Okay.
Negotiate with our airline partners so that everyone has a way to get to Antigua and Barbuda, as well as just sharing and building out the events that make Antigua the destination that it is, which is why we're here to talk about today. Antigua being a year-round destination with all the beautiful events that we have.
All right. So what are some of the events coming up as we speak?
we have 4 major events a year, but we have smaller ones. But the 4 major ones we have are Antigua and Barbuda Carnival. It's known for the greatest summer festival of the Caribbean.
When is that exactly?
The greatest we're
No,
in
yeah, I'm talking about
Dominican
this.
Carnival now,
Yes.
right? So Antigua's Carnival is in July to the first week in August. So it's July
25th to August 4th.
And it's known as the Caribbean's greatest summer festival.
So what we want to tell folks is we know that Mass Dominique is the real Mass.
Right.
But when you've have all the excitement from Dominica, plan your next stop to Antigua Carnival.
I've always been invited to go to Antigua for Carnival.
You should come.
I should come? Why should I come?
There's so many reasons. Where to begin? Okay, we want to take a
2 weeks of energy. So it's 12 days of carnival.
12 days.
12 days.
That's a lot of energy.
Yes.
Mhm.
So you need to
Okay.
come, pack your suitcase with a lot of energy in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're going to have 12 days to release all that energy. We have 5 days of road.
Yeah.
So we have our T-shirt mass, we have our Jubilee morning, we have Monday mass, we have Tuesday mass, and we have last lap. So you have a lot of road to take on.
That's a lot of energy.
For 2 weeks.
You must be an Energizer Bunny to take that on.
Oh, yes.
2 weeks of that.
2 weeks of that, yeah. So if you're not into just the carnival, the culture shows, we do have inclusive fets, we have day fets, we have night fets. So we have something for everybody. And if you don't want a fet, we have our beaches.
Go and relax.
Yes.
But before that, I think you guys have a culinary month coming up.
Yes, we do. Culinary Month is probably the newest event that we have on the scene. It's what we consider 4 weeks, one destination, and full of flavor that's unforgettable, undeniable. And we know we just came from lunch, so we know Dominicans know good food. So this is the event for those foodies out there who are interested in restaurant week and eating like a local, which are 2 of the main events that we have during Culinary Month.
What's the national dish there?
The national dish in Barbuda, Punji and pepper.
Punji and pepper?
Punji and pepper pot.
A pepper pot. Okay, I don't think I've had that one just yet.
You haven't? You need to try
That's
it.
another reason you need to come to Antigua
Oh, okay.
to try our local dishes.
But the culinary month runs from where? What time?
It's May 1st to May 31st. But within that month, we have Restaurant Week, which is from May 4th to May 17th.
Okay.
And then we have one of our major events within Restaurant Week, within Culinary Month, is Fab Fest, which is on May 23rd.
23rd. And Fab Fest is the food, arts, and beverage festival. So that's where everything comes together: the culinary scene, the art scene, the beverage scene, and entertainment also. So we will have celebrity chefs, and that's another part of Culinary Month. So we bring celebrity chefs with Caribbean influence to Antigua and Barbuda, and it's a beautiful collaboration between the international influence and the local influence. And so these are very tailor-made events with a restaurant. So it's very limited in terms of the guest list, but when you do go to these events, there's a full course meal waiting for you with a unique dishes.
So I'm listening at home. How do I get there? How do I get to the culinary festival?
Oh, well, you can book with any of our airline partners. We are here today promoting our airline partners, Sunrise Airways, as well as Liat Air. And we all know Liat Air, legacy brand. And so any of these carriers can bring you to Antigua and Barbuda for Culinary Month.
But before we get to Culinary Month, there's something happening in April as well. So you guys are full of festivities.
Yes.
Antigua Sailing Week.
What happens then?
So it's not just for sailors; it's for anyone who loves the sea. So you can go on races in the morning, and by the evening you're in beach parties. So Sailing Week is not, it's not just for the sailors. It's for everyone who is interested in that kind of scenery, the boating, the yachting scenes.
You actually get to chase the race. So you don't have to just stay on the sidelines and watch the races happen. You get to be in the thick of things.
Really?
On a catamaran, watching the races go by and have a little vibe on the boat. You're going to have music, you have drinks, you get a beach stop of your own. So you get immersed in that water experience, that sailing experience.
And the new event, I'm being told, is the Racing Cup?
Yeah.
As part of that same activity?
Yeah.
Or is it new?
It's new. This is the first year that they're doing the Racing Cup. It's happening April 9th to the 11th.
Now, this is for the die-hard sailors.
Yeah.
These are persons who have traveled regattas around the world and you're really interested in a new challenge. So the Antigua Racing Cup is new to the Sailing Week agenda. And so that invites those sort of real die-hard enthusiasts to be a part of that competition. But again, just like Kayla said, it's open to everybody to view, but that particular event is really for sailors.
And of course, we're hearing a lot about beaches in Antigua. But there's much more, I'm sure, that's happening. Tell us about what's going on here. Beside these beaches and just lying down, you know?
So we tackled the heavy hitters right now.
Right.
We tackled Antigua Sailing Week coming up in April. We tackled Culinary Month coming up in May. We tackled Antigua Carnival, the greatest summer festival coming up in July, August. So that leaves Art Week, which is one of the newer events that we have beginning the tourism season. This is where it's very new and unique because it's where we have a celebration of arts, all the arts in Antigua and Barbuda. And they all come together, this focal event for this week and a half period where we have the visual arts, we have the performing arts, we have an opportunity where you get to go to someone's studio, and sometimes those studios are in person's homes, and it really is a community kind of thing, very intimate as well. And what's great about Art Week is that individual artists have their own events. They populate the calendar. It's not an ABTA event per se. I mean, it's our event, yes, but it's a community-focused event where artists really take the time and curate events so people
Have
can
fashion
fellowship,
shows,
have
yeah.
fashion shows, right?
Spoken words, different art tours. So we have an art tour that we go and visit different art studios around the island. So we actually put on that event. So we over the key, the art studios open their doors and we carry visitors in, locals in to experience what these artists have on display.
And participants get to participate too. You get to do a sip and paint. You get to, do your own little artistic interpretation of what's around you. It's really immersive. You get a keepsake and you get friends along the way.
But I've been told that many people keep coming back to Antigua. What is so... what's the word I want to use? Attractive over that. What's bringing them back? What's bringing them back all the time? People keep going back.
The friendliness about people, the culture, the food, and the 365 beaches.
It's really the relationships that you build. All of these experiences and the events, they build community and you meet people along the way. And these are friendships that last a lifetime. You want to come back and see your friend again, friends that become family. And that keeps persons coming back, that hospitality, that relationship, and of course, that experience right in Antigua and Barbuda.
Instead of just asking where people are going, travelers now seem more focused on what's happening when they go to Antigua. How is Antigua responding to that?
So we do have an events calendar that you can find on our website.
Visit AntiguaandBarbuda.com.
So this calendar has all our events for the year, our yearly events. So persons are not just coming to Antigua for the 365 beaches, they are coming for events. So we're inviting our regional travelers out there who's listening to come on over to Antigua and Barbuda. It's 2 countries, but 1 destination.
All right, Dominic, we're here with, of course, Scarlet Peters. Very popular there in Antigua. Known for burning flames as well, huh?
Yes.
But we want to invite the Dominican public out. We're going to be doing some activations within the Dominican market tomorrow and Saturday. So we will have some activations happening at the KFC.
Right.
So we're inviting persons out. You have opportunities to win a trip to Antigua and Barbuda. And also we're going to be at the Bayfront Artisan Market on Saturday between 12:30 and 1:30.
I think I may have asked that question before, but I just want you guys to reiterate because people know Antigua and Barbuda for beaches, but what's the side of a destination that still surprises visitors?
Also have the events.
Yes.
And also have the people. That's a very good question. We have so many hidden gems in Antigua and Barbuda that you find when you get there.
For example?
For example, the UNESCO World Heritage Site. That's Nelson's Dockyard. That's the oldest Navy base that's fully functional up to now, 300 years. And when you go through the country and you go through the countryside and you find yourself there, you find yourself in a time capsule, even this little nuggets of history, and you get to be immersed in that. We really like to say that we are trying to be immersed in Antigua and Barbuda, because even at Nelson's Dockyard, you get the experience of doing the Rum in the Ruins tour, where you do what you like to do best, hang out with your friends, have a good drink, and learn about that history that's still alive and well in Antigua and Barbuda. The culture is there, the people are there, the experiences are there. We have 365 beaches, but we have inland tours as well. You get to walk through the city of St. John's and have a simple tour of the food stops in St. John's City. Roadside cuisine, roast corn on the corner. You get to talk with folks, learn what all this means to us. And so the hidden gems are the things that we probably don't speak about as much, but you have to just come, take a casual stroll, take a drive, and find those unique gems that make Antigua and Barbuda unique and special.
How do we get to Antigua? That's a big question. I think you spoke about it briefly before.
Yes, I did. Liason Sunrise Airways. There's also a couple other partners that we have that bring folks to the destination. We have Win Air, we have Caribbean Airlines, but Liat and Sunrise Airways are the partners that we like to highlight today. And we're actually partnering with Sunrise Airways tomorrow for KFC at that activation where persons can win a trip. I don't want to understate this, Max.
Really? So I can come and win a trip to Antigua?
Have a chance to win a whole trip to Antigua and Barbuda. We'll take care of you. We'll bring you to the destination. We'll take you to your hotel. We'll have your accommodation, a nice little experience so you can get to see what Antigua is all about. And we want persons to really take advantage of this opportunity to come and win a trip to Antigua and Barbuda.
What time would that event be taking place at KFC?
4 p.m. to 5 p.m.
4 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Yeah, right down the road. There at KFC.
It's 3 minutes for me.
Yes. So just take some time, spend it with us, and get a chance to win. We have a lot of giveaways. So even if you don't win a trip, which is unfortunate, you still will walk with a little something from Antigua and Barbuda. We have rum, we have hot sauces, we have our local treats, something for everybody. We just want everyone to come out and have a little fun with us. Yeah.
What about accommodation? Various, people usually, where can I stay? Where can I stay when I get to Antigua?
We have a variety of accommodations from every price point. We have guest houses, we have luxury hotels, Airbnbs. We have villas as well, all inclusives for any price range, any budget, any type of experience you're looking for. So if you want something that's more inclusive and elevated, we have quite a few properties for that. If you want a more authentic grassroots experience, we have wonderful small properties tucked away in the unique, special, untouched parts of Antigua and Barbuda where you can get that true cultural, immersive Antigua and Barbuda experience.
To fit your budget.
Yes.
To fit your budget, yes. It's there.
It's affordable.
It exists,
Because sometimes when you visit, you say, boy, I don't want to be staying in an expensive place. I cannot afford it. But you're saying there's something to fit everybody's budget.
Yes.
Everybody's budget, yes. And they can all be found on our website at visitantiguaandbarbuda.com.
Can you repeat that again?
Sure. They can find their accommodation listings on our website at visitantiguaandbarbuda.com.
Is it better to plan a trip around an event, would you say?
Yes, it is, absolutely, because there'll be just a concentration of things to do. So, for instance, if you came to Antigua and Barbuda for Culinary Month, you have Fab Fest to end the week, technically. But you can also be going to restaurants during the week where you have prefixed menus. And the great thing about Restaurant Week is that it fits the budget. And that's what's really important. So at these prefixed menus, you have $25 US meals, $50. And if you want to do a little bit more, you can do a $75 US meal where you get, of course, the bigger the price, the more the course is. But that's something you can do early in the week. And then you can go and you can eat around at the Eat Like a Local map, which takes you from different eat spots across the island. So you don't get food alone. You get scenery, you get experience, you get history, you get people, you get culture. So in an event, that is what you can look forward to. Carnival is just the same. You can go to a fete tonight. You can go to a show tomorrow. You can go to the beach the next day. You can go to an off-island experience, and you can come back again and go on the road the next day. So these experiences offer a concentration of activities that make it even more special when you come to Antigua and Barbuda.
You can visit our sister island.
Barbuda?
Yes, sir.
I've never been to Barbuda. I've been to Antigua a few times. Never to be in. How long does it take you to get across there?
Well, it depends on how you want to get there, by sea or by boat or by plane.
It's 15 minutes by air and like an hour and a half
About by
boat.
sea.
Yeah.
Any special offers, promos at this time to get to Antigua?
At this time, no.
Uh-huh.
Except for the winter trip opportunity that we're having with this next couple of days. But no, but what you can do if you're interested in looking for opportunities, just keep an eye on our partners. Liat Air is a really good partner of ours. They're offering specials whenever we have these events. Similarly with Sunrise Airways, there's always an offer available when something special is happening. So keep your finger to the pulse.
Yeah.
But when events are happening, a special is likely to come.
Yeah.
All right, Dominico, it's all about 2:13 in the afternoon. Of course, we just have a few more minutes and we'll wrap it up here with our friends from Antigua and Barbuda. The bitch is just the beginning. I like that. I like your shirt there.
Thank you.
If someone is now listening, I think I may have posed that question in a technical way earlier, but if someone is listening right now and thinking of a getaway, what would you say to them? What would you say?
I think a way to come to
Antigua,
and
yeah.
Barbuda. February is the romance month.
The romance month?
Well, no, it's Valentine's.
Oh.
If you're looking to get away for Valentine's weekend, we can accommodate you for that. It's peak season, but
there's still options available for you. But what I would also like to add to that is if you're looking for some place that's a getaway but also feels like home, I think we can't take for granted that Antigua and Barbuda and Dominica have been sister countries for a very long time.
Long time.
A very long time. And that familiarity, that warmth, and that welcome is undeniable. So if you want to get away, but you don't want to go too far from home, come and get away to Antigua and Barbuda.
A weekend, a week?
I think a week. You got to come for a week. You need to rest, but you need to have a little vibe while you're there. So just 7 days, I think that's good.
7 days is good enough. Yeah. You can see a lot, you can do a lot.
Yeah.
Any parting comments you want to leave with us, Dominica?
Yes, it has been a great experience. We've been here for a couple of hours, but it has been packed with beautiful, beautiful experiences.
What did you eat today? What did you have for lunch?
I remember we had rice pie.
We ate at Fig Tree?
Fig Tree Cafe.
Right across there.
Right there. I had a rice pie for the very first time.
Rice what?
Rice pie.
A rice pie. Okay.
Yes, that was really good. We had mac cheese, we had baked chicken, and we had salad and I think plantain as well. It was so good.
Are we gonna try some more local food?
Have to.
Again, just tell us maybe more, give us more numbers. We can contact you on the website so we can make contact and keep the vibes rolling.
We want to keep the vibes rolling. Mass Dominica is happening. Things are heating up, but we want to know when you want to cool down and start back up again, your next stop is Antigua Carnival. And we want to encourage persons, if you want to win a trip to Antigua and Barbuda, to visit us at KFC tomorrow from 4 to 5, where you can have a chance to win a trip, win some treats, participate, hang with us. But make sure Antigua and Barbuda is your next stop when it comes to your next getaway, your holiday, your next time to have fun.
It was a pleasure. You guys have convinced me to come sometime.
Fantastic. Job well done.
Bye-bye now.
Hopefully you keep to your word and come for time.
Hopefully I keep to mine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Presents the original Salt and Punch All White Affair Fantasy Island. February 15th, that's Carnival Sunday from 3 p.m. at Zama Park in Maho. Hosted by the one and only Ezra the Fun Machine alongside Emmanuel out of St. Lucia, LED Bad Artists out of Grenada, Trilogy, Rio, Sweet Stars, and Man in Harmony. DJ Lineup, DJ Flip the Boss, DJ Snow, DJ Spawner, DJ Chang out of St. Lucia, Unstoppable DJ, DJ Afi, the legendary DJ Cut, Stinker Supreme, and Hollywood HD out of St. Lucia. Complimentary sounds, Fishwater, and Punch until stocks last. Proceeds go towards community development and also parking development. Tickets available at Shop TM, Bullseye Pharmacy, Cubis Cut, Network Trading, and it's only $140 East dollars. Stout and Punch, the only place to be this Sunday, February 15th. See you there.
I think all going shopping for farming supplies. So I ask him, what are you doing inside Bloombox? Do you have a farm? He tell me, that's how it has sort. I've been married 37 years. Look at my money farm. He said, no, not woman, like land for farming crops. And then you understand, Bloombox is the most affordable on island. Knapsacks starting at only $57.71. Elsewhere, it's $300 plus. Cutlass seeds, seeding trays, nursery pots, sales of potting mix, all at way better prices than anywhere else. Fertilizers, 3-in-1 multi-tool, and so much more. Located on Federation Drive, Goodwill. Second property on the right after the Valley Link Road and on the corner of Drury Lane and Hanover Street in Rosal. Bloombox. Let's bloom together.
As promised, just left a news conference about an hour ago when police spoke to the new regulations for Carnival 2026. Monday, starting time 4 a.m. Closing time to end 11 p.m. On Tuesday, 8 o'clock a.m. And wrapping up at 10 p.m. Tuesday. Let's listen to some comments. First from the minister, and then from the deputy commissioner, and of course the assistant commissioner. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
In exchange for public safety, public peace, public order. So while we move into the big days, Calypso, I'm a Calypso man. I'm going to be bullied. If you're bullied, don't drive. Don't overtake on the left and right hand side of the road. And it goes to both drivers of motor vehicles and side people on cycles and bikes, etc. So police, again, I want to commend you for your hard work. We have the fire chief. The last time I was there, we spoke about, I heard a big hoopla, Matt was working there, about the fire trucks, and the fire officers came at the accident scene without the jaws of life, as they what it is to liberate somebody, to cut the vehicle, whatever the case may be. I stopped when I was going back up, and I spoke to the fire officers, and I want to commend the fire officers. I want to commend the fire officers for the tremendous job they have been doing so far. It's not an easy task. And we spoke the last time about some fire trucks. Chief, I've been told the last time I came there, I did make reference, to January. But if our chief is there, you can speak to it. Because of some issues in shipping, but I'm happy to inform the public that those two trucks will be on island tomorrow. And these trucks are equipped on them with the jaws of life. And the fire has one, but it's operated by a generator, and etc. But those trucks are coming well equipped with jaws of life. And the fire chief will speak to the tremendous training that the fire officers, for the past 3 years especially, has been actually undergoing in very specific areas having to do search and rescue and emergency care, emergency medical care, etc. So we will continue to do what we have to do as a ministry, as a government. But of course, my role, again, is to advise the public to follow the rule of law and to enjoy themselves. So again, on Monday, Carnival begins at 4 a.m. in the morning. It ends at 11 o'clock. And then on Tuesday, from 8 to 10. But the times that I've just made reference to depends on you. But the police will be there and in large numbers. And we have backup. They are backup. So I'm not going to tell you where the backup coming from. Because no misbehavior will be tolerated. And to the police are 110% support on whatever action they take to maintain law and order once the action is in keeping with the rule of law. Thank you very much. I stop for now. And again, Chief, Deputy, thank you for your tremendous job. And Dominicans, take a bow for the tremendous manner in which you have conducted yourself. All the openings, all the fringe events, nobody was blessed. Sir? Nobody was blessed. They enjoyed themselves. So let us continue to do that Monday and Tuesday. And maybe next year you'll have a next hour extension. Maybe next year you can go until midnight. You never know. But that's up to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. As we move along, I now call on Deputy Chief of Police, Geoffrey James, to address you.
To begin, good morning, one and all, to our press briefing. Let me recognize, as per the protocol, the Honorable Rayburn Blackmore, Minister of National Security and Legal Affairs, the Assistant Commissioner of Police, Arlene Maxime, gazetted officers, other officers and rank and file of the Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force, the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to welcome you to the Commonwealth of Dominica Police press brief for Carnival 2026. At today's press brief, we will address the plans of the Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force to police Carnival 2026 effectively. Assistant Commissioner of Police Alan Maxime will brief on traffic and security management for Carnival 2026. First of all, let me start by commending the organizers and patrons of the various fringe events for their usual support and cooperation. I can report that no major carnival-related incidents have been reported from the carnival opening in the city of Roseau on January 10, 2026 to present. So commendable work for the patrons, as the minister said, no incident, no major incident. We need to continue in that vein. We have successfully policed 9 carnival openings and a number of other fringe events. The openings were Portsmouth, Grand Bay, Kalinago Territory, Maho, St. Joseph, La Plaine, Salisbury, Marigot, and Roseau. Your support and cooperation have not gone unnoticed. The government of Dominica has rewarded you, the patrons, by extending the carnival hours by 1 hour on day 1. That is Monday, February 16, 2026. Carnival will be celebrated from 4 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Monday, February 16, 2026. Let me repeat. Carnival will be celebrated from 4 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Monday, February 16, 2026. And from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Tuesday, February 17, 2026. And although the time is limited, the beginning and the end, but it depends on your good behavior. Because as the minister rightly said, we can end it at any time within that time. If you misbehave, carnival ends. If you behave as per usual, the carnival goes to 11 o'clock on Monday and 10 o'clock, that's PM, on Tuesday. So it depends on you. Carnival 2026 is governed by a Carnival Order, SRO 3 of 2026, which was issued by the Honorable Minister of National Security and Legal Affairs in keeping with the Peace Preservation Act, Chapter 1504 of the Dominica Revised Laws of 2017. The order makes provision for the conduct and management of the carnival, to regulate the proper behavior of people and the preservation of the peace. In other words, the order is a set of rules to ensure that the carnival runs smoothly. I therefore implore on you to comply strictly with the order, which will be circulated island-wide. The order extends to the entire state of the Commonwealth of Dominica. Therefore, it applies to everyone and not only for others in Roseau. I will direct your attention to offenses which is created by the order. Section 5.1 of the order speaks to the prohibition of noisy instrument in a public place before 4 a.m. and after 11 p.m. on Monday, February 16, 2026. So in other words, there must be no noise or music or etc. before 4 a.m. and after 11 p.m. on the said day, Monday 16th of February 2026. And we go to Tuesday now. So there must be no noise or instruments from 8 a.m. or before 8 a.m. and after 10 p.m. on Tuesday, February 17th, 2026. So it's clear when the music must end and when it must start. It's clear on both days. Revelers who intend to wear masks should have registered with the Dominica Festival Committee and would have obtained a registration number tag, which must be visible. Let me take that again. Revelers who intend to wear masks should have registered with the Dominica Festival Committee and would have obtained a registration number tag, which must be visible. It continues, notwithstanding, no person shall wear a mask before 8 a.m. and after 6 p.m. More on the order in terms of offenses that are created by virtue of the order. It shall be an offense for anyone to carry any lighted torch or be armed with any weapon. That is SOP. You cannot be with any weapon, knife, ice pick, cutlass, etc. Not during the carnival, at the carnival law. It is SOP. It is common practice. Not have a weapon and you in the carnival law. Obviously, you'll be arrested and swiftly taken away to be dealt with according to law. To continue on the order, discharge, let off, or assist in discharging or letting off any fireworks. No fireworks. Carnival organizers must adhere strictly to the approved routes for Carnival Street Jump Up in the city of Roseau, town of Portsmouth, and villages island-wide. I appeal to all revelers to conduct themselves in a orderly manner. Anyone who infringes or commits any offenses during the carnival will be arrested and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. There will be zero tolerance for anyone who intends to use carnival to commit acts of violence or crime. Let me assure the public that the officers and other ranks of the Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force will be deployed in greater numbers and have been mandated to be professional but firm in discharging their functions. I call upon the public to continue to cooperate fully with the police on the carnival days. Finally, I want to express my sincere thanks to all the hardworking and committed police officers who have been relentless in the execution of their duties. And finally, have an enjoyable, peaceful, and incident-free Carnival 2026. May God richly bless all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Deputy Chief, for your words of advice and caution. And I now invite Assistant Commissioner of Police, Acting Aline Maxime, to brief us on our plans to police Carnival.
Good afternoon. The Honorable Reuben Blackmore, Minister for National Security and Legal Affairs, Deputy Chief of Police Jeffrey James, other ranks Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force, the Chief Fire Officer, Mr. Wayne Layton, the press. Yes, Chief Fire Officer, Mr. Wayne Layton, appointed. Members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Dominica will celebrate Carnival under the theme Real Mass on Monday, February 16th, 2026, and Tuesday, February 17th, 2026. Today, I will speak to the arrangements in place to police the street jump up in the city of Roseau and island-wide. One may ask, who can take part in Carnival? I will answer by saying, persons who are decently clothed and conducting themselves in an orderly manner may take part in the Carnival, which will be celebrated, as I said, on Monday, the 16th of February 2026 and Tuesday, the 17th. The Carnival hours are between the hours of 4 a.m. and 11 p.m. on Monday, February 16th, and between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. on Tuesday, February 17th, 2026. Let me repeat that. The Carnival hours are between 4 a.m., 4 in the morning, and 11 p.m., 11 in the night on Monday, and 8 a.m., 8 in the morning, and 10 p.m. on Tuesday, February the 17th. There are a number of provisions that are in order that are geared towards the regulation of the Carnival. The order will be circulated island-wide. I urge all of you to familiarize yourself with the said order. What is the police authority during these times? The police has a wide authority vested in them by law to deal with any eventuality. In this case, for Carnival, I wish to highlight some of the provisions under the Carnival Order, SRO number 3 of 2026, that members of the public must adhere to. And I repeat that you must adhere to them. The manner in which persons are to dress if they wish to wear sensei costumes. I heard the deputy speak about it just a little while ago. You are to register. You are to register. Just because you have some bags at your home, you don't go make sense, just go jump up. This will not be tolerated. The times within which these costumes may be worn, that is from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So at 6 in the night, if you're on the street and you're wearing a costume, you have to get them off. 6 p.m. on the carnival days. The offenses for which persons may be prosecuted have been violated the provisions of this SRO number 3 of 2026. The police powers of arrest and the authority to call on persons, if necessary, to assist the police in performance of such arrest. For those of you who are not familiar and this may be your first carnival jump up, let me just inform you of the carnival route in Roseau. By virtue of the powers vested in the Chief of Police under Section 86(1) of the Vehicles and Road Traffic Act number 4650 of 2017, the Chief of Police has approved the route for all vehicular traffic and bans during the carnival in Roseau from 4 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Monday, February 16th, 2026, and 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Tuesday, February 17th, 2026. Carnival route. Bans must proceed along the following route. Southward along Independence Street from its junction with Kennedy Avenue to King George V Street. I will say that again. The bands, the trucks, the revelers will travel southward along Independence Street from its junction with Kennedy Avenue to King George V Street. They will then turn westward along King George V Street from the intersection of Independence Street to the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard, Bayfront. From there, they will proceed northward along the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard from King George V Street to Kennedy Avenue. They will then turn right or travel eastward along Kennedy Avenue from the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard to Independence Street. And the circle or the cycle continues the same. Motorists are advised to refrain from driving or parking on these routes during the celebration of Carnival. The general public are kindly requested to follow the relevant signs and instructions of police officers who will be on duty during that time. The Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force has been policing the various activities on the Carnival calendar. We are ready to execute our plans for policing the carnival on Monday, February 16th and Tuesday, February 17th, 2026, island-wide. Police officers will be detailed throughout the country to police various activities and the street jump-ups on Monday, 16th and 17th. Police officers have been instructed to take the necessary actions to prevent and to deal with any violation under the law, according to law. We therefore advise and appeal for all our carnival revelers and onlookers as well to refrain from having any weapons in their possession. I will say it again. We appeal to all carnival revelers and onlookers alike to refrain from having any weapons in your possession. Smoking under the law still remains an offense. Smoking in public in Dominica, as per the law, smoking of cannabis, as per the laws of the Commonwealth of Dominica, still remains an offense. We appeal to you to secure your personal and valuable property. Do not leave them as tempting targets for opportunistic criminals to prey upon. Ensure that your homes are secured. Inform a neighbor that you will be out. And if you are remaining at home, then you should become your neighbor's keeper. Parents and guardians, please take control of your children. Please ensure that they are properly supervised. We are reminded that it is an offense to sell alcohol to minors in keeping with Section 15(1)(f) of the Liquor License Act. I will say it again. Be reminded that it is an offense to sell alcohol to minors. Patrons are also reminded that a bottle is deemed to be a weapon and should desist from having them along the carnival route. So do not buy your drinks in bottles, and we are urging the vendors as well, do not sell drinks or bottled drinks. Let me assure the public that the officers of the Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force will discharge their duty with purpose, pride, commitment, dedication at all times. To this end, I want to thank the public for their cooperation thus far and call on the public to cooperate fully with the police officers on the carnival days. Let me also take the opportunity to express sincere thanks to all the hardworking officers who have been on the go from September 29, 2026. Your efforts and hard work has not gone unnoticed. Your unwavering commitment has contributed to the successful and incident-free Fringe events, and you should be applauded for your efforts. I urge all to have an enjoyable and incident-free carnival. May God protect, and richly bless us all. Thank you.
All right, Dominic. So you heard the police, huh? You heard the police. This kind of smokers. Take note. I was a little taken aback with when the police said you have to be decently clothed. Is there a new rule? Do you find people decently clothed there during Carnival? Decently clothed? All right. So, folks, take note. Don't break the laws. Behave yourself, and your Carnival will be a-okay, like we have seen for all the openings. Are you? Yes.
Yes, Matt, I'm there.
Okay.
Should I go ahead?
Go ahead. I'm here.
Yeah, good afternoon, Matt. Good afternoon to all your listeners. Matt, I thought he threw in that joke for good measure.
Which one?
Because the one about being decently clothed.
Yeah.
But Matt, a real question I have is, he talked about bottles. Now, he didn't specify glass bottles. Now, if I have an aluminum or stainless steel container with my water in it, is that a weapon? Or does it have to be plastic? I wish he would have elaborated on something like that, because it leaves a vague space of meaning there, Matt. What do you think?
Well, I think he meant the glass bottles. I mean, we have common sense, don't we? I'm sure. I think he meant glass bottles. I mean, if you have a bottle, aluminum bottle, do you think you can carry it in the bag? I think that's safe. But I think he really meant. I don't know if I'm wrong, but I think he meant glass bottles. It should be more specific, but I think he meant glass bottles. So don't carry like beer bottles, Cooley, Heineken, those kind of bottles there in the band. Pour it in a glass and move on. And let this kind of be incident free. I'm very happy that as it relates to the cannabis, we've seen it a lot there in recent carnivals. Guys smoking there, willy-nilly, blowing smoke in person's face or people's face. Let's see what happens. Are you the caller? Yes.
Oh, sure, bet, Matt, I am there.
Yes.
Matt, let me ask you a question. Is Carnival a time of a state of emergency?
I don't think so. Why?
Great. So Carnival cannot cause the police to infringe on people's constitutional rights.
Which is what?
I heard the police officer saying that you should not wear a mask. What is the reason? Why? What law?
No, but he's saying if you have we've had the incident in 1960s there. They want to identify. If you have a mask, it has to be registered. That's what the point is.
Matt, and that is infringing on a person's constitutional right. You can't tell a person how they should be attired at no time.
But don't you think, with what happened with the incident we have had in the 60s where people were burnt and we could not recognize or maybe not know what happened? So they're saying just put a number, register the number, and then you're allowed to wear your mask. You think there's anything wrong with that?
Matt, I am saying again, if you want to impose conditions on a person, you're taking a person's constitutional right. That is one. You spoke of it briefly, the dress code. When I heard that, I laughed.
That's what
because Carnival has become a competition of nudity. So when the police officers are saying that you should be sent, what is decent about Carnival and the mode of dressing these days? Even the costumes. I don't see. For us in Dominica, we have maintained our traditional Carnival, so people wear the sensei and so. But if a troop comes down in Dominica, wearing Lord is one in Trinidad and Antigua and the other places, what can you do them? What can you tell them, that they're properly dressed? That is the costume.
That's
in Trinidad.
An interesting question.
They wear dental floss in Trinidad for Carnival and Antigua. Right? That's what it's one. And the next thing, Matt, when a horse is bolted off the stable, you cannot put it back in to get it back in. So when I hear the minister talking, the officer talking about smoking in public is an offense. Matt, what can they do about that now, Matt, when they've allowed this thing to get out of control?
Well, we have to watch. We have to watch because I'm saying this is illegal stuff. So don't let that happen to you. Maybe they'll take action. Maybe. as you said, the horse has already left the stable. What happens now? Very interesting. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes.
Matt,
Yes.
what was the name of the band sponsored by the Prime Minister's wife? You remember that, Matt?
I think it's in my mind somewhere. It's in my mind somewhere.
It's a funny word, Matt, because it insinuates that you forgot. Do you remember the word now? Anyway, Matt, I agree with the caller about the indecency of the clothes. But his argument about wearing the mask, I think it's weak. Because, I mean, we wore masks for COVID. Obviously, the government has the authority to tell you when to wear a mask and when not to wear a mask. You imagine we didn't even wear a mask to go in a bank. And all of a sudden, you were forced to wear a mask to go in a bank. Today, if you go in a bank today, now that COVID is gone, you're going to get queried. They're going to ask you to take it off. They may ask you to turn your hat around. So it's a matter of security and safety. And these laws can be made. I don't think it's infringing on your rights. It's just for a limited period.
For safety, yes. And you're gonna only wear it until 6 p.m. Someone says, man, I'm happy to hear about the children and the cannabis and the mask also. Many have committed crimes and hiding under mask. So I agree with the police on that one. Some amnesia, you're right. Amnesia is the name of the band. 449, thank you for that reminder. Amnesia is the name of the band. Maybe they forgot what these costumes were at this time. Let's see this, let's see.
Amnesia.
Amnesia, yes, Amnesia. That's the name of the band. Maybe I forgot. 4493095. I don't really pay attention to, of course, bands. I've never been in a band in my life. Does the bottle restriction refer to glass? I think it's glass. I mean, let's have a little common sense here. I think it's glass. Hello, talk to me. Yes.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon to you. Yes.
I heard your last caller talking about the and stuff like that, COVID. But there's a big difference. I want to understand: are they talking about the ski mask? You know, guys use this ski mask.
I think the Sensei mask, the Sensei, from what I gather.
So that means people can wear the ski mask and stuff like that.
I don't think so. I mean, you're hiding your identity when you wear a ski mask. Would you understand?
But Matt, again, previous callers call and talk about laws and constitutional rights. The police officers, they cannot just do things and they say things. Laws need to be passed for all those things. I don't understand. Is there dictatorship in that country?
But what do you think? Would you agree that when you wear a mask, you should be identified or just register that mask? Would you agree?
I agree with what you're saying, but I just believe if all those things have to happen, there's law, rules of law, because what if they just go and pick up someone that has a mask on, arrest them, then the person have a full right to sue the government. It will be compensated. They will be compensated because there's no law for that. There's no law.
Okay, caller, thank you very much. 449309596 and 97. Yes, we'll have to investigate that, whether, you need a law to pass to implement a rule like this. I think, though, it's for the safety of, band members. Our next stop is our friend from a finalist there for this weekend's finals. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. We'll take a few more calls and we'll wrap it up. You there, caller? Yes.
Matt, you see there's laws and there should be nothing vague about the law. It should be very explicit, and that's the problem we're having. The questions you're getting from us is that it's too vague. It must be very explicit, exactly what we can and cannot do, so that we can abide by the law. If it is, then there's a problem, and that's what the problem is. It's not explicit. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's take a voice note there. Let's Matt.
Good
Yeah.
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm not into politics. I don't criticize nobody. But
Yeah.
please that go to the Ministry of Culture and the Treasury. And I'll say it. We went to perform in Barbados on the 24th of August for Carrie Fester. Performance was well done. Everybody was happy. Dominic was map. Up to now, band members cannot get paid. It's 7 months now, and band members cannot get paid. I don't know which band I went and represent Dominic up there. We cannot get paid now. Up to now.
Someone says, man, in the interest of the people's security, I think the demands were fair. I'm glad he also mentioned selling alcohol to finance. The police are taking action and must be commended. Huh? Somebody says, during Carnival, there are certain mitigation that has to be put in place, and the police can put restrictions for that period for safety purposes. Are you there? Talk to me. It's 2:58. Are you there? Yes.
Yes, afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
After you tell young people to plant marijuana in their yard, now you want to stop it. It's too late now.
Too late. But there's always been a law, you know. You cannot smoke in the public. You can smoke within your private space, but in the public, the police should have been tougher on that. So hence, the hostels are already stable, so they're having some problems right now in implementing it, but it's always been there. We'll continue talking in a minute. Some just wanted to hear the song for 2 minutes. And we'll move on to Reds as we wrap it up in the afternoon. Place number 4. Number 4 at the Stardom competition last evening.
It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. The way we got take control in the end. Yeah, you know, yeah. Why the other countries going more than we? They want to be attacked. Oh, it's just like a rock. And you know we don't like that. Kind of happening. Under this leadership, we cannot stop anymore.
Somebody bowling their grand form.
Bowling, bowling. The man that's in for too long, but making no door.
All right, Dominic, it's that time when we introduce our guest here for of course, a few minutes here in the afternoon. For the first time in the finals, the song that everybody's talking about. making it for the first time for the Calypso competition finals. This one.
One voice. One voice. One voice.
One of the day. Da da do. Da da day. One Caribbean. One voice. One voice. Yeah, Caribbean leaders got with weapons to fight and cause mass destruction. We can show result and show principle as they know resist the devil. We don't need to climb on each other's back, looking for US scraps. The only way we can survive is by calling for what is right. What is right?
Dominica.
One voice, you can defend Caracas. One voice, give us our freedom back. One voice, we are what the terror's true. One voice, Dr. Holiness and Hero too. One voice, I know you are great. One voice, but we can't bow to your dictates. One voice, everybody, one voice, one voice. Just like Moses back to the Pharaoh, and David with the Philistine. Just like Martin, I had a dream. United Voice of the Caribbean. One of the day, da da do, da da day. One area, one voice, one voice. Yeah. Some of us battling for territory. We cannot be our own worst enemy. They send our people down one by one and still we blame American. It's only cricket and calypso bring us together when we singing no. It's time some result and tell this man no. Tell him no. One voice, you can invade Caracas. One voice, give us our freedom back. One voice, me and what the terror's true. One voice, Dr. Hero too. One voice, I know we point you are great. One voice, but we can't bow to your dictates. One voice. Everybody, one voice, one voice. Moses back to the Pharaoh, and David with the Philistine. Just like Martin, I had a dream. United Voice of the Caribbean.
Let's say good afternoon to Reds there. Congratulations again, Reds. You've done it for the first time. You entered the Calypso Arena.
Yes, Matt, man. Good day, Matt. Good day, good day. All the listening public out there. Good afternoon to you all.
I'm sure they want to say good afternoon to you back, but they can't hear. You can hear them, I'm sure. How do you feel about making the finals for the first time?
I'm very excited about it, man. Very, very, very excited.
Very excited.
Yeah. I mean, when I came in the competition, I came to reach in the finals as well, you know, but getting there is a process. It's a process, a hard process.
Who's the writer of your songs?
Well, Ian Jackson that wrote both songs for me.
Both songs?
Yeah. Last year when I came in the competition as well, he wrote my song as well. For social media.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is not the first time. This
Well,
is not
last
in
year
Calypso.
was the first time I entered the competition.
Okay. And you chose to come back this year.
Yeah. Well,
You didn't give up.
well, last year I got my neck eliminations, and
Uh-huh.
it did not break me down at all. I said I coming back next year.
You're coming back.
Because I like the crowd, I like the music, I like the crowd, I like the feeling, the love.
I know you always been a singer, yeah?
Yeah.
Were you always confident that you're gonna, get into the competition this year, given the sound that you got from Ian?
Well, I always knew my confidence always high. I know I can deliver.
Mm-hmm.
I know I can render. I've been in music for many, many, many years, singing all general music.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never done calypso, and I say, well, that's a new challenge for me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then, in fact, 3 years ago, Matt, I said, let me go and test the crowd, the calypso crowd. Yeah, and I went in with a nice little soca song I had, and when I felt the calypso crowd and the love from the calypso people, it fueled me to enter into the competition, And I went into the competition. I thought I had a good enough song the first year, but apparently not. They cut my neck in the eliminations, but it gave me courage to come back again. And here I am this year in full force. Yeah, I'm here this year in full force. Thanks to the writer with 2 great songs.
Somebody said that you were not as powerful in the quarterfinals. What happened?
Well, I'm telling you, calypso is not no easy thing, Matt.
You're a little nervous?
I would not say nervous. I would say there's a know-how to calypso.
Uh-huh.
And I'm new to calypso, so I kind of learning it as the competition going.
Okay.
I'm learning, and every stage I'm getting better because I learning and I learning fast. So
Mm-hmm.
so that's what happened. So I perform in the eliminations, I perform better in the quarter, I perform better in the semi, and the plan is
You get a better appreciation of the song.
Yeah. But not just that, it's the art form. The whole logistics of the art form. We don't just come in and sing a song, man.
Mm-hmm.
You have to present the song.
And you presented there in the semis.
Yes. I did a better job at the semis. And hopefully the finals will be another better job. So
They say, in the finals, you'll separate the men from the boys.
that is it.
That is it.
And I come to with a force this year. I come with a real force. And that second song there, Matt, that's a very big song.
Mm-hmm. What was the reaction when you talk to people? They loving the song?
Of course, man. That's one voice. Although it's relatively new,
Mm-hmm.
as maybe Monday, so we released it, but people are already gravitating towards it, and it's a song everyone can resonate with. It's a relevant song.
You can play it anywhere in the region.
In fact, you can play it anywhere in the region. I was telling somebody earlier on, that's a song fitting for a regional calypso competition. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
of course.
All right, this one there is a big one for many people. This one got him into the finals.
I took him as a reverse. They trying slowly. They trying and trying. And nobody don't worry. They shopping up a list. Calling me for rest. Now she dehydrated and looking in distress. All the champions at forestry and no longer bear to protect she. Please help us find a copy and say a prayer without cemetery. River of truth. We have a river for every day. We used to always post and say, don't worry about the trickling, and all the springs just trickling. Used to dive stick, we are under power. Now it's better if you swim in your shower. All the video them gonna dive. They say we have no national pride. I love him as a rivers. They crying slowly. They trying and trying. And nobody don't want it. They shopping up a list. All in me chorus. No
Everybody seem in love with that song, right?
stress.
People singing along, boy.
Yeah. What it nice is nice.
What it nice is nice.
What it nice is nice.
Unless it's preserved on my country. River.
What I said, man, I don't really take part in carnival, but I love the song.
For over 25 years, Dominicans, we no one of this. No one worry about the streams, and your water just uncle deep. We are destroying all of creation, and saying is for development. The river so vexed.
Hello, if you love it, you can call me and tell me that too. Yes, good afternoon to you. Are you there?
Yes, Matt.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Thomas. Good afternoon. Yes?
Yeah, that is from Parish Street.
Tarish Beat. Okay.
Yes.
Purple
yes,
City.
Yes. I put that on Facebook. That's my king.
That's your king. Okay.
Yes, I put it on Facebook. That's my king. That is your partner, neighbor.
Okay.
You know who?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, your partner, neighbor. I put that on Facebook. I said that is my king. For
That
the
is
king.
your king. All
Yes.
right.
All right then. Okay then. Well,
Love you.
Man used to want to dive in she. She was full of energy. She'll be going vital.
How confident are you that you might place in the top 4?
I can tell you, Matt,
Based on what you have heard so far.
well, I can tell
With
you
the other
straight.
competitors, yes.
With the 2 songs I have, I'm very confident. And I'm not even looking at top 4.
You look at
Krong I going for.
Krong. All right. I like that. I like your confidence. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Matt, I'm not an expert by any means of measure, but he sounds, well, first of all, I want to compliment the writer, the great song, the lyrics and all. And the delivery, he sounds like a seasoned Calypsonian, Matt, ready to take the crown.
Wow. You seem confident about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that song.
Well, they seem to have 2 positive big songs there going to the finals. Let's see. As I said, on Saturday, you separate the men from the boys. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Matt, good afternoon. I want to congratulate the fella you have there with you. This is the police fella. I don't know him.
A
but
police officer.
Matt, he has a good sense, you know. He has 2 good songs.
2 good songs.
And I like this song about the rivers, Matt. Oh, that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite songs.
That's your national anthem. Thank you. All right. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Police officer. And from the time that song came, I remember I love this song.
Yes, you said
the
that.
River, I love the beat, the melody. You know, go nice and easy. It's a lovely song. But the competition will be tight, man.
Tight. All right.
All the champions at forestry are no longer fair to protection.
Hello, talk to me, yes?
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, yes?
Good afternoon to your guest.
Good afternoon.
Good day, man.
This Calypso is classic. And I think since Calypso is, as said, the voice for the people and of the people, and given that we have that destruction of part of our mountain and the destruction of our river source and pollution of our rivers and the stress the communities are going through, I think that Calypso just crowns that struggle. Because it is so exceptional that at least people expect different things during carnival time and not so quote unquote serious Calypso. But it fits in everything, both in the carnival type thing and I think exposing and giving support to the struggle we are going through with the environmental destruction. Great job, bro. Great job.
Very timely. Yes, thank you.
This guy has 2 good songs. And trust me, he's going to be either in the 2nd place or the 3rd place. That's my score for him.
That's your score. All right. Good job. On the telephone, hello, talk to me, yes? Uh-huh. Good afternoon.
Good day.
I hope to see you tonight at the math camp.
Of course. I can't miss that for nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question. Can you give us
The what?
the position at the tent last night?
The tent, I think Dally Chess plays first.
Uh-huh.
I think the lady from Salisbury, what's her name again? Pawise Domino.
Uh-huh.
Mystery, and number 3 was this my cousin Tasha P.
What's up? Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you.
No longer bear the protection. Please help us, Father, and say a prayer without cemetery.
Hello, talk to me, yes? Uh-huh.
Hi, peace and blessings, Matt. How are you?
Peace
Blessed day.
and blessings to you too. Peace and blessings, yes.
You know, I really heard the words of this song last week as they were rehearsing for at the Realm, and I really love that song with the rivers because to me it's like perfect, especially for right now. You know, the climate that we're in and talking about all of our nature island, quote unquote. And I think it's just perfect. And I really enjoyed. I'm not a big Calypso fan, but I really enjoyed it because when you listen to all the words of the song, you know, I think it's great. And I think he stands a very good chance of, you know, winning out there. He's coming up in the top.
All right.
So congratulations and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Calling me Paris, now she dehydrated, I took him in distress.
Somebody says, "Man, this guy is bringing back respect to the police force."
She join your voice with this happy, and let us preserve our country.
It's so nice, the melody and everything.
For over 25 years, Dominicans, we were one of this. No our river streams, and your water.
A former bank manager in Dominica says, "Man, two big songs. Mr. Julius Cobbett in Florida, good afternoon to you. Reminds me of Chalk Dust, boy. Some big reviews there for you.
Keep it coming.
You know, presentation is a big part of the
All the champions and forestry no longer bear the protection. Please wake up and pray for me before they finish our country. River of death, river of death. The country, he showed mighty Kubuni. All that they wash the sea. In God in our country. Over in West City, till we take it close. Yes, we won't wash your clothes. River of death, river of death. But your soul and energy, develop and conquer. Ultimate Kubuni. Total madness, you see. Even great fish and lobster, they feeling the pressure. River of death.
Hey, Reg, you're gonna give us a acapella. Can you give us an acapella before you go? We have just a few minutes. I know, you know, everybody loves an acapella. Can you do it first? I know you're a little.
The second song I want to acapella with.
That's what I'm gonna do it for you now. I know. You have to get familiar with the second song.
Yeah.
You want the one voice. That's what you want to do.
Man,
The one voice. Okay, all right. All right, Dominica.
One voice. One voice.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself anywhere you are in Dominica and the Eastern Caribbean. CARICOM. What are the day? Da da do. Da da day. one Caribbean, one voice, one goal. Yeah, Caribbean leaders got no secret weapon to fight and cause mass destruction. But we can show resolve and show principle and say no, resist the devil. We don't need to climb on each other's back, looking for US scraps, cause the only way we can survive is by calling for what is right. What is right? One voice, you can't invade Caracas. One voice, give us our freedom back. One voice, Mia Motley and Terrence Drew. One voice, Dr. Wallace and Scarrow too. One voice, I know we poor and you are great. One voice, but we can't bow to your dictate. One voice, everybody one voice, one voice. Just like Moses battled with Pharaoh, and David beat the Philistine. Just like Martin, I had a dream. United Voice of the Caribbean. What are the day? Da da do. Da da day. Day. One voice, one goal. That verse there, but I love that verse. Yeah. Some of us battling for territory. We cannot be our own worst enemy. They send our people down one by one, and still we playing American. It's only cricket and calypso bring us together when we sinking low. It's time some resolve we show and tell this man no. Tell him no. One voice, you can't invade Caracas. One voice, give us our freedom back. One voice, Mia Motley and Terrence Drew. One voice, Dr. Wallace and Scarrow too. One voice, I know we poor and you are great. One voice, but we can't bow to your dictate. One voice, everybody one voice, one voice. Just like Moses battled with Pharaoh, and David beat the Philistine. Just like Martin, I had a dream. United Voice of the Caribbean. What are the day? Da da do. Da da day. Day. One Caribbean, one voice, one goal. Yeah, economic heat already not nice. Still in your country, you putting us on ice. You don't want us to deal with China or Cuba. What you want us to do is surrender. Everything you're trumping it down. So in this region, we got to be strong. It's obvious. We got no choice, just a God-given voice. A voice. One voice. You can't invade Caracas. One voice. Give us our freedom back. One voice. Mia Motley and Terrence Drew. One voice. Dr. Wallace and Scarrow too. One voice. I know we poor and you are great. One voice. But we can't bow to your dictate. One voice. Everybody one voice. One voice. Just like Moses battled with Pharaoh, and David beat the Philistine. Just like Martin, I had a dream. United Voice of the Caribbean. Daddy day, da da do,
A powerful rendition.
da
now.
da day, day. One Caribbean, one voice, one goal. Last verse, man. Nice and easy. Fragmentation will get us nowhere only with one voice. The world will hear. It is time that we all realize that the battle is not about size. We have made these mistakes before. Divide and rule while others conquer. When Matty U.S. sneeze, only we that feel in the squeeze. Disgrace. One voice, you can't invade Caracas. One voice, give us our freedom back. One voice, me and Motley and Terrence Drew. One voice, Dr. Oles and Scarrow too. One voice, I know we poor and you are great, but they can't bow to your dictate. One voice, everybody one voice, one voice. Just like Moses battled with Pharaoh, and David with the Philistine. Just like Martin, I had a dream. United Voice of the Caribbean.
A big song, big song, big song.
Yeah, man. Nice and easy.
What song would you be singing first though on that night?
Yeah, I'll give them the reverse first, man.
You give the reverse
Yeah,
first.
I guess-
And you come in with that one after.
Nice.
All right.
After we get a nice fresh river bath, yes, you get the one voice.
Rest, congratulations, man. Looking forward to seeing you there in the finals.
Yeah, man.
Big
Yeah,
one
man.
to you, okay?
No problem, brother.
I put you in the top 4. That's my prediction.
Well, number 1 in the top 4, you know.
That's what I said. I put you in the top 4. But good afternoon. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
That is
Thank you.
it,
Bye,
man.
bye. All right.
She was fat and juicy, and used to want to dive in she. She was full of life and energy. She wiggle with vitality. You will find her anywhere that you go. Now she's a sprinkle of rich just show. She looking mad. I hear they say she have Ganda. I don't give us a reverse. Me trying slowly. Me trying and trying. And nobody don't want it. Me shopping up a list. All in the forest. Now she dehydrated. And looking in distress. All the champions at forestry are no longer there to protect she. Please help us, Father Coffee, and say a prayer before cemetery. River of praise. We have a river for every day. We used to always post and say, no more river sprinkling, and all the springs are just trickling. Used to dive stick, we are under power. Now it's better if you swim in your shower. All the beyond them on a night. They say we have no national pride. I don't give much a rivers. They trying slowly. They trying and trying. And nobody don't want it. They shopping up a list. All in the forest. Now she dehydrated. And looking in distress. All the champions at forestry are no longer there to protect she. Join your voice with this happy. And let us preserve our country. River of Dominicans, we were one of this. No worry about the streams, and your water just uncle deep. We are destroying all of creation, and staying is for development. The rivers of vets, once you win your path, you have to go. I love you as a rivers, they dying slowly, they trying and trying, and nobody don't worry. They chopping up a lips, all in the forest. Now she dehydrated, and looking in distress. All the champions and forestry are no longer there to protect she. Please wake up and go to for me before they finish our country. River of death, river of death. The country is showing mighty Kubuni. All that ever she see in Canada about country. Over in West City, we taking close. Can't swim or wash your clothes. River of death, river of death. But your solar energy, development accuracy. Ultimately, Kubuni. Total madness, you see. Even great fish and lobster, they feeling the pressure. River of death, river of death.
It could happen anytime. Whatever you're doing, stop. Are you confirmed to exercise your right, your vote, your party, your responsibility? This fresh confirmation process gives you the power and authority to choose your candidate. Don't miss this opportunity. Don't let it pass you by. Go exercise your right. Déposez ça, je vote. Récomptez-vous, toujours devant. Your vote is important. Make it count. You make first communion. Now is your time to confirm. To vote. Look, Patricia Terry, Shirley, T-Boy, Lucia, Camille, already confirmed. Hurry, join the confirmation process. Make sure your name is big and bold on the electors list. Go and register in the names that you can go. Make sure you walk with your witness from your polling station who is already registered. Do it early, do it fast, do it now. Call the confirmation hotline at 617-9595 or 275-8164. Do it because that makes you 100% Dominican.